Hi guys, welcome to SMS Capital. Date of recording this is on 4th February 2025, and currently we are in New York late session, and the setup today I'm looking for is NASDAQ sales. For the most part, I've been calling NASDAQ sales for kind of long-term 2025, and before we go to the charts, I'll go to COT and I'll be real quick. So far, this is the asset managers on the green. This is the current non-commercial index on the green and the middle one. And these other people are retailers. So I like to look at asset managers and the overall non-commercial index. And basically, when I look at this last week, they have asset managers have increased their net shorts, despite the index overall being at kind of bullish net longs. And for this purpose, I see overall, because they have been establishing this trend to the downside. I've explained more detail on the one of my NASDAQ setups on the COT that we did, I think 2 weeks ago. You can go listen it out. And so currently, that's what I'm thinking. Overall, I'm thinking on the fundamental sentiment, stocks are gonna be bearish. Yeah, so currently there's a lot of reaction, and I have an entry on NASDAQ sales. So we'll be quick on it and see what PDRA that I'm using. And also, as usual, I always remind you guys, fundamental sentiments doesn't give you market timing. So basically what you're doing is you're using your technicals to guide you on where to really execute well. So for this case, what I'm trying to execute with is a premium array. For us, we use ICT. And probably for someone who's using supply and demand, would probably want to use a supply area. So we'll be quick on the charts. So NASDAQ, this is NASDAQ. Nothing much on the weekly. Let me remove this. So nothing much on the weekly. If you go to the daily, so currently what I'm thinking probably is eventually we'll attack this sell side and this probably. That's what I'm thinking for the most part. So we have this volume imbalance PDRA that I think will probably be holding. And this might fuel it for some probably long-term sales. So I'm thinking this sell side, and this sell side will eventually be taken. So let's drop to the 4 hours so that you can see the PDRA that I'm using for my sell setup. So this is a short-term play sell. So in addition to that, I have this volume imbalance on the 4 hour between this area. Also, I'm using this as my higher time frame PDRA for some shorts that I'm looking for us to at least cover. I'm thinking we might eventually hit here probably by tomorrow, but I'm looking for some exits around this area, and I will explain why. And so we'll drop to the lower time frame so we can see my confirmation where it came from. So basically, my confirmation came on the 1 hour with this candle. This became the confirmation candle for me, so I executed immediately. And so basically why I'm thinking, I think this is the best shot to reach until here is because this is the open of the stocks. And if I note the open of the stocks and the open of the day, there's a settlement area that is resting. So I'm thinking this can be an attraction area for us to target up to there. But for the most part, what I'm thinking is eventually I'm going to target this area. This can happen next week. No, sorry, can happen tomorrow or NFP, for whichever case. But first partials, I think this will be a good opportunity. So it makes sense when you're probably having a bigger order, so that when you get to your first target, you take at least most of your orders. and then you let the other one rest. Uh, and the good thing about indices is the most probability is always that they are very, very fast, really, really fast when they are moving. Yeah, so it gets to your target very fast. Can be a very quick short-term play. So yeah, so let's see, and may you have a good evening and a peaceful month.